Hello, my friends, and welcome back. It is Monday. Why is it Monday again? November 21st, 2022. I'm the Drunk Pokeroo. 'Tis beer time for the, I don't know, where are we at, like 2,586th day in a row or something? I don't know. Anyways, it's been 7 years talking about beer every day. You think I'd know more? I know less. Why? Because I just like beer. From our pals at Clifford Brewing and Grain and Grit Beer here in Ontario, Canada, Hamilton. From the hammer, with the hammer, the Return of All Roads Double IPA. Available at both breweries, so if you're in the East End, you can stop at Clifford. If you're in the West End, you can stop at Grain and Grit, or you can just make a round trip and just stop and pick up some at both breweries. I think it's like 8%. It's a big beer. It's 8%. Double IPA. It's got a nice little sort of Hamilton map around the can. If you look at it, it's very cool. I bought 6 because, for the picture, I gotta have a bunch of the cans. Seems logical. I am beat, so I'm working 7 days in a row. But I'm halfway there, so it's not so bad. Or 6 days in a row. I don't know, whatever it is, it's more than I want to work. I didn't want to be there, man. It's just so, I always want to be independently wealthy. Like, that's the dream, to win the lottery. Still buy 6.49 tickets and Lotto Max tickets. Not a lot, like 1 ticket each week for each draw. Yeah, it's like $20. What are you gonna do, right? That's $1,000 a year. And I've got that many years left. I need to win the million now. $1 million, I can retire. Because $1 million is more than I'm gonna take home in the next 20 years. So I can retire. Mr. Spoke's like, can I retire? I'm like, no, somebody's got to go to work. That just replaces my money. You got to win your own. Terrible. Smells delightful. Let's get into it. Cheers, my friends. Welcome back to All Roads. You know what? I talk about it every year when it comes back because it is a great beer and it deserves to be talked about. Cheers. So it's like 7:30ish. I'm going to go watch the Leaf game. Big mango vibes on this one. I love it. Big mango, papaya, grapefruit bitterness, a nice solid bitterness on the back. It's not afraid to be bitter, and I like that too, right? Because as much as we love those soft bitter beers are so good. You eat your hazy beers there; they're nice. But there's something about having a good assertive bitterness in a beer that makes you sit up and go, "Yeah, I think I'll have 3." What? 3? Degenerate. We told you. Okay. I'm having conversations with myself at this point. Yeah, probably. I dig it. It's a good beer. And it's from two hometown hero breweries. It's East meets West. It's kind of just, it's a thing. And it comes out once a year. Some people I remember we were talking about one at Clifford last year. It's like people's favorite beer. There's people like, this is the beer they wait all year for, and they are excited when it comes back, and they buy it, and then they get sad when it leaves. And I think that's part of the thing we were talking about the other day with Lake Effect, because that was the first time I had ever experienced it, that like curmudgeon IPA from when it used to be Grand River Brewing, when they went away, and I was like, what do you mean it went away? Beer's beer, it just should be here every day. Because you've been buying Canadian or Coors Light or whatever you've been buying your whole life. You thought you go to the beer store, you buy your beer. And so that's one of the things I like is that, we have these seasonal beers that come back and you get to try them again and you're like, oh man, I forgot how much I like this. So there you go. That's tonight. Tonight's pretty light, man. We drank like 5 Belgian beers last night. It was really good. But in time, I feel like 2 IPA night. But, yeah, 2. Because I'm gonna open up another one. Just to make sure that my first impression is right. And then maybe the third one just to be like, hey, the first 2 impressions were right. You're a pretty smart guy. And then when we get to the 4th one, I'll be like, man, this guy's a genius. And you didn't want to know what I think after the 6th one. It's a complicated lifestyle. Hope you guys are having a good start to your week. We can do this. Let's just, Christmas is so close. I know I shouldn't tell people that. All right. Cheers, folks. Cheers, folks. Love you. Oh, it's not the beer, man. I'm tired. I stayed up too late last night watching the Grey Cup and then celebrating after, even though I'm not a fan of either team. Thanks, folks. Poke loves you. Hope you guys have a great week. Cheers. That just goes on. And that's oh yeah, good beer. Go get some.